King lost the feeling of his legs?
No.
Lies, hypocrisy.
Hypocrisy. What?
You went to a con with your friends the other day. Welcome back to the Struggle Session podcast. I got K1, I got Thousand Regis, and Dr. Honeynut in the background over there.
I said don't introduce me. It already happened. Why you gotta ruin all the natural shit about it, huh? Huh? Come on, man.
That's what it is.
Yep.
Come on, man.
And the voice could have been lower, just stating.
Oh, pardon. There you
Ooh, he called you a bitch.
go. So we're talking about anime, or just convention stories.
Part 2?
Part 2. Were you there at Otakon where... So, King was drinking and then went to the rave, went back, and decided he wanted Subway. So there was a 24-hour Subway at Otakon, and he started talking to other drunks. And he starts holding the door out for everyone, and then his leg stopped working and he fell. And the dude's just like, bro, you okay? Am I standing? Nah, man. Shit. Finally gets up, goes into the fucking Subway, stares at the menu as everyone's buying their stuff, and still stares for about a good 30 minutes. Finally, the worker's like, bro, you gonna order something? He goes, oh shit, true? Buys the shit, comes to my room and goes, bro, you have no idea what just happened to me. He starts telling this and then he goes, alright, deuces, and heads back to his room, where Mike and Lorenzo finds him eating a Subway sandwich at the door and looking all sad. Yo, Dr. Honeynut, how did King look when he was eating the Subway sandwich outside the hotel room?
I would show you, but like I can't show the other people, so I'm not gonna show you. I'm
Okay.
just gonna go back to Pokemon Go.
Okay. You know, there's one thing I always forget to not do. There was just only the 1 year at Katsu, and that was order a pizza at a convention.
Why do you hate the person?
Because I know I waited for about 2 hours for that damn pizza.
Shit.
There is, like, I think I posted on Instagram of, like, day 2 waiting on my pizza. It's been 2 hours, and I look like hella, like, hungry and depressed. I was in a Deadpool suit.
This,
Depressed pool. So this one's going to be more recent,
background.
and this is for Katsu this past year, and this is more about Mike. When we went to the rave, which I didn't think we were going, but, you know, we just went there because we wanted to see it. So, first off, shout-outs to Hyper Potions and Muramasa, and only Hyper Potions because they did the music for Sonic Mania. That's the only props I give them. But Muramasa turned that rave up, and the whole time we were there, like, we have some in and out moments with the music, but, like, Mike had the best disappointed dad face at that rave whenever they would not play something he was into.
He's dressed like that. He's supposed to be there.
He's trying to drag you with.
No, he's not.
Come on, you are literally the overlord of freaking disappointment. Like, your face screams. When we know you're disappointed in something, you do not hide it. Just like,
My fault. I didn't mean to come after you with my face.
So, violent.
I mean, just like anytime, like, you know, the music was going and you were getting into it, but then like they cut out and do something you didn't like, you would just go look up at the stage like, really, this is happening. You're doing this to me. You're really gonna do this to me?
Garbage music is garbage music.
Yeah, I agree fully. I mean, but just like the way you just stared, it was just like you could burn a hole through that stage. It wouldn't matter what lights or what shit was going on the stage. You just literally pinpointed on whoever was playing and just like, you have failed this. You have failed me 100%. I can't with you.
So I went to PAX Australia like I think 2015 or whatever. I didn't find out about that till like I was listening to a different podcast. It goes, hey, like it was like, hey, PAX Australia's in on Halloween. I was like, hang on, I'm going during that time. Looked it up, grabbed. So I got one badge, just for a day badge, and no one went with me. None of my cousins wanted to go or anything. And so I had to go onto a train to Melbourne by myself, and it was just the weirdest experience. And I lost my contact that day. So I went to this convention half blind, and I was like, I don't know where I'm at, don't know where to go, but I'll still play video games. Um, no, I had the worst time there, just because my vision kept fucking me up.
Hmm. Okay, so one I do remember, and this was early Otakon. I think it was my second year going to Otakon, and we were in separate hotels. You guys were, I think, at the.
Oh fuck that year!
Yeah, it was the year we had separate hotels, and I think you guys were at the Regency in Baltimore, and we were.
You guys were at Lord Baltimore. I was like across the way.
Yeah, okay. And I remember that we were going to do Deadpool shots before the rave. So you all tell me to get all of this to all the liquor and materials to make these Deadshot pools. I mean,
Deadshot pools?
Deadpool shots. What the fuck? Okay. So I remember just literally walking down 5 blocks with a garbage bag full of liquor in Baltimore. I just can't even rewrite that for myself. Just carrying, being 100% African American in Baltimore, carrying a garbage bag full of liquor. Like, what? When I just look back on that, I'm just like, okay, there was so many things that could have went wrong there. I just.
Was that the same year of where Mike couldn't sleep and all he hears is, "Hey man, fuck you!" Boom, boom, and then sirens.
I think so. I really think so. Maybe because like that. I think because stuff did happen that year. Just not much of we.
That wasn't the year that Lorenzo got too fucked up and we had to go back.
Nope.
Up. I went to 7-Eleven to get like Tylenol or something, and they wouldn't let me in because I had a badge on.
Oh yeah, I remember that because I remember I think this was second year. I went to the rave and I stayed all night, biggest mistake of my life, because that freaking back shock after getting up. I remember you guys were all gone and I was the only one in the room and I could barely like roll out of bed that night. But I tried to go to 7-Eleven just to get us some water and they wouldn't let me in because I had a Jabberwocky mask on. So.
Okay.
Thousand Regis, like to inquire anything?
My favorite incident is in that old ass hotel, going down the elevator, hit the lobby, and then this ratchet ass hoe, might have been a prostitute, goes up and starts saying that Hollow Taku's hair is real nice.
I don't remember that.
And then I walked out because it was not my problem.
Well, that's interesting.
Dude, I love the freaking Otakon where they wouldn't let us in because we had too many people.
Which one?
This is where we stayed, I think the Marriott, where you guys were in the elevator with Serge and the security guy. Was the security guy?
Mm-hmm.
It was just like, yo, fuck this, fuck that, fuck paper and all that, and you just look up to him and just like, say that one more time, I might believe you.
It wasn't a security guy, it was a random fucking.
Oh.
And everyone always just meets quoting all that.
You want to tell it, or?
Oh yeah, coming back from the convention, everyone's crowding up, trying to get in, showing their hotel room passes. And then this guy comes up out of a shadow and is like, all right, how many to a room? Can't have that many. And then he starts, dispersing everyone. And then a few of us get into the lobby, get into the elevator. Then this one guy didn't like any of that. Starts ranting about paperwork, how he's a bad security guy, going on and on. I look up and go, Say that one more time. I'll believe you. And then that's when we get to our floor. I just leave.
Smooth.
Wait, was that also the?
Okay. Well, once again, thank you for joining us. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you want to hear later on, seeing as this was one of our most popular. Hopefully we can get part 3 coming up soon. Laters.
Background noise.